So, I found out why it was so blurry. Took me a while last night to figure that out. On the lens, there's a little switch that goes from autofocus to manual focus. And then it was on manual focus. And you have to manually turn the ring. I got Mike calling. Steve came back, came rolling in. He left his DEF fluid. Those diesels need DEF fluid. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, there's like a ring on here on the lens, and you have to spin it, and then it, what do you call it? It focuses the lens. It took me a long time last night trying to figure that out. I was like, what the heck's going on with it? Then I looked at that little switch on the side of the lens. It was all in manual focus. And I put it back to autofocus, and now it actually works. The brightness goes automatically now, so I'm not dark. Got Steve. Say hi, Steve. But yeah, using the Starlink again today. Got the battery. Just plug it right in, and Rob can have his nice internet. AT&T's not working out here for him. I have Verizon, but it's like works better than AT&T at some places, but also other places AT&T works better. I think it's all just preference on which carrier you want to go with.
I remember
and then just like that, plug it in, run the wire, and then little battery. Have suction cups that goes on top, but going 65 with that thing on there is kind of sketchy. Get nerve-wracking and like it's gonna fly off. But we're heading out right now. Rob did all of his stuff. Drinking his Pepsi. So when I'm at these homes, I don't want to show too much of like the layout or background, just to keep a lot of discretion, but check this thing out. It's a big rock. One of those like crystal style rocks. Pretty cool. And it's huge too. Pretty sweet. Pulled off the road. Got a square butte right there. I think that's what they call it. But crazy because so this is a UV filter, which you can see the blue sky really well. You can't even see Navajo Mountain. In person you can see it. It's like right there. Gives you an idea of how much of that smoke is coming by over towards Grand Canyon. It just goes all the way this way. Just filling the air all the way towards like Danahozo and Kayenta. Then the cool square butte, little mesa. Yeah, that whole that smoke is crazy. Cool to see the butte. Be nice to hike around it or walk around it, get close to it. There's a cool like Abraham Lincoln on that rock. You can see the chin, the nose, the head. Looks pretty cool when you drive by it. I also always wanted to like hike back in here. Some of those. It's a really cool one where the rock's in there and then it kind of like coves around. But I don't know anybody back there, so I can't just go walking back there or ride the bike back there. I also wanted to get up there as well, or get a drone and just fly it around that thing. Drone is like someday I'll have one. Howard has returned. I'll catch it. Nate Dog. Professor Nate. Manuel. I don't know why when I first met Howard I thought of Manuel.
That was my name first. Then he told me to change it.
But
person like this.
where's Nate? Oh, he's in there. So yesterday was Nate's birthday. And if he would have told me yesterday morning, our days from yesterday would have been totally different. But he didn't tell me until he was leaving, and then we're like, oh, he's actually...
I didn't want to throw a wrench into it. The plan for the day.
We could have had a funner day.
Yes.
But Nate was being all secretive and then told us late. But
didn't check your Slack, that's why.
it was Nate's birthday yesterday, so Mike.
Happy birthday, Nate.
Happy birthday to Nate. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to boss. Happy birthday to you.
Jump out of it.
We're all gonna hug him. We're gonna eat that hot dog.
So,
So Mike has a weird question because I said something dumb on the phone. I don't know if we can put that on YouTube.
well, I want to know why your butthole's hurting.
It's a long story, I can't explain it.
Gotta go to his other channel.
So besides this team, Ada and Joel know too.
They're also curious.
It's from Tuesday when we went to flag.
So, little backstory is, whenever I call Mike, I say something dumb and off color, off topic, just to make him laugh. I guess Ada and Joel was there and it was on speaker.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Even they turned red.
Got the team all off. Like 5:30 right now. Just locking down the yard. They all took off. Yeah, I'd say dumb things whenever I call Mike. Adds a little humor and color to it, but I didn't realize he was at the warehouse. I thought he was like still around Flag, like around Walmart or Safeway still, but no, he was at the warehouse, and Ada and Joel had to hear my weird little story before he answers the phone. I got it from Deadpool. It always makes me laugh whenever Deadpool says stuff like that. Like when it cuts to him and Dopinder and he says something dumb like, this movie is like pure, you know. And I always laugh at it. And that's where I got the idea from, is whenever I call Mike or any of the guys and I'm with somebody, I just say something dumb like that just to make them laugh. And yeah. Now Ada and Joel knows what I say to these guys when I call them. I always think like I'm probably like the least formal guy in DigDeep, because I don't really say good morning to everybody or hi, how you doing. I just get like straight to the point, or I say something dumb. But I have a lot of fun doing it. You know, you gotta have fun throughout your day. Make it colorful, make it enjoyable, and you can always look back through your day and be like, yeah, I had fun. And it's not just all about work. That's why they say, like, if you enjoy what you do, you don't have to work a day in your life. And I just try and just be funny and have fun throughout my day. You know, it's all serious, but you just have to let loose every now and then. Let people see your goofy side. So yeah, I got the yard all locked down. I said lard, but I think I'm gonna have to edit that out. Backstory on that is what was going on in the Connex is I usually say dumb stuff on a phone call. I call Mike, but I think I have to edit that part out. If I do, I cut that little in the office part. But yeah, I usually try and keep a little humor, trying to say something funny, make people laugh. Because yeah, you just have to have fun with your day. I'll move on from that. But yeah, it's a lot of driving today. Rob was with me for a while, but we went all the way to like Danahozo, Kayenta, and Chilchibito. Then I went all the way towards Page, checked out a house, and yeah, came right back. Tried to make it for Nate's little birthday party. Mike got him some cupcakes. But yeah, Nate, if you would have told me a lot earlier, our day would have looked a little different, because the team is always one of your main priorities. Making sure those guys are happy, and because that's how you get work and get stuff done, because they're the ones following your orders. Your orders. But yeah, really cool to see the yard. Nice and clean, just old fence. But yeah, I was like I always like to look at the yard the way it is. Some of the older subscribers, you probably remember me talking about this, but we never was in here when I first started. Me, Shanna, and Stanley, that little Connex, the gray one, that white grayish color, was on the outside where these porta-johns are, on the outside. And throughout the summer, Shanna would work in there. It gets hot. When winter came by, she would get cold. She would sit in her car and work in there, or work in there when it warmed up. Same thing with summertime. She would sit in her car in the AC and go in there and try and get cooler. And then just little by little, the team was getting bigger. It was me, Stanley, and one other solar tech. And Shanna only had 3 vehicles. Work truck, that green 450, that was our like water hauler, and then that Toyota, that our admin truck, and she would drive that around. And then yeah, like around 2021, 2022, somewhere around there, is when we got okayed by the chapter to use the yard. Stanley did an amazing job of clearing it out, the backhoe. The team did amazing as well, you know, cleaning out the trash, consolidating it, putting it in a nice area, making it look clean. And then Stanley and the team started like really flattening out the area using that gravel dirt. And then we started building this area up. So when we get those tanks delivered, you know, the big 18-wheeler can make the turn. It was a lot smaller before this road. Then they would make their turn and go in there. But yeah, we ended up dragging that Connex. I think I have it on YouTube. I can't remember. The very first videos, I think we were out there still. I can't remember. But if you watch those like really old videos of the way I tried to start this channel, but yeah, we dragged that Connex in here with the backhoe, and then we got the big blue Connex, and then our I Wish Connex that they donated to us. Then the fleet started getting bigger, more hires coming in, and yeah, it's just been really fun to see these guys grow. Steven getting in the water truck, Harvin getting in the water truck, being, you know, CDL operators, and now trying to teach Harvin how to operate the backhoe. Nate as well. But yeah, it's really fun to see these guys grow and do a lot more cooler things than just being a water and solar tech. And now we're doing septics, some, not all. So if you're a homeowner, don't reach out to us, because some septics, not all of them. But yeah, we're slowly growing. I'm slowly growing. If I just start working out again and training, I'll slim back down. But yeah, that's how the whole yard was. And just this past like year and a half, going on 2 years, it's just been great knowing that we have a really high retention. Didn't lose anybody, didn't gain anyone new. Everybody's still here. They're still happy. They still leave here giggling, making jokes. But yeah, it's really, I really love working with these guys. But kind of lost my train of thought on that one. So, oh, do I plan on doing any more races? I do. It's very weird. As soon as you run 100 miles, all the other ones you don't want to do. For me, I don't know why. I've heard on podcasts, I read about it on some people's vlogs and their little blogs that they post. I don't know what it is. I don't want to run anything shorter than like 60 miles or 100 miles. I think it's just the fact that you get to see the sun go down and you get to see the sun come up. I think that's what it is. But I do plan on still racing the Flagstaff to Grand Canyon. Just hope I don't tweak an ankle again. Just finish out the whole thing. And right now I don't really have anything planned. I still do want to race motocross down in Phoenix, Arizona Cycle Park, but that's not like soon. Someday I'll do it. There's a cinder race coming up next month. Maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to it. There's two bikes. There's a KX 450 and I have a CRF 250R. I might race the 250. 450 obviously is going to be easier, but I don't know. I haven't really rode that 250. But yeah, I don't really have a lot of plans to do a lot of other ultras. They get really pricey really quick the more you do them. It's not just the entry fee, it's all the hotels, the food, the preparation for it, like all your supplements. It's a lot. It really adds up. It really makes you miss sponsors. But yeah, hopefully maybe somebody might want to sponsor me in one of these ultras, and I'll be totally dedicated to put all of my time into it and get on that top 5 or top 3. but we'll see someday. But yeah, I'm not really planning too much, just working, having a good time with eating. But yeah, I really like the comments. I read them all. That really long one, I let Nate know, and showed Rob one of the other ones. His daughter commented on it, and yeah, that's what Rob said. But I showed him. I read them all. Sometimes I don't really comment back of them, but I do need to get in the habit of doing that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Me coming back for day 2, another long video, me rambling on some scenery, me out and about. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.